Breaking now on Fox Weather, the 5 p.m. update from the National Hurricane Center. This is once a hurricane, once a tropical storm, now tropical depression Debby. That's the latest information with those maximum sustained winds at 35 miles per hour. Now, this was expected. The forecast is going to schedule as this system has been onshore since about 2 o'clock early this morning and made that landfall, its second United States landfall south of Myrtle Beach. The motion north-northwest at 10 miles per hour. This has been picking up some pace throughout the day today. Finally, just know that the threat here isn't related to those maximum sustained winds. It's all about the moisture and the intense storms within some of these bands, which extend out from that center of circulation. We've been watching tornado warnings throughout the day today, and we've got another one that's off to the northeast of Raleigh. This one briefly went confirmed. Dylan, you said it was what, 10 miles away?
10 miles from the one that was confirmed an hour ago.
We had another confirmed tornado. It was about an hour back. This one produced a second confirmed tornado about 10 miles away from that one. So this spot, about 30 miles off to the north of Raleigh, has been very active, a very dangerous spot over the last couple of hours. There's still a tornado warning for Henderson and up to Interstate 85, but there's no indication anymore that this tornado is still on the ground. That being said, we'll watch that, and we'll watch all of these intense bands because you got a big circulation in a tropical system, and there's a lot of spin that gets enhanced in those bands, and it generates that tornadic threat. From here, we move into the day tomorrow, and this is the thinking with our exclusive Fox model. All of this moisture has to make its way across the mid-Atlantic and eventually into the Northeast. Interior parts of the Northeast, 3 to 5 inches of rain kicks up a level 3 out of 4 flash flooding threat. Kiana?